What's good, guys? Welcome to the channel. Cali G here. So today we're going to be talking about what are the best shoes for the gym. Let's get into it.
I don't chase the bands chase me. These bullets gon' wipe a nigga off his feet. And I'm swiping his loot. Bitch, I am a go and you is a she. Say he tryna link like a meet and greet. I hate all these niggas, I lynch on my trees. I'm high as fuck, I'm out for the truth. You say you get bands, but you can't pay a fee. I'm in this Mercedes and you in the Jeep. Like I said before, if you feel froggy, then leave. I'm feeling like Ken, cause I beat up the beat. These niggas be copycat like a sheep.
No coffee this morning, so we're going for the pre. Taking this stuff right now. Just trying out new pre-workouts. Cheers. Alright, before I talk about what the best shoes are for lifting, I'm gonna work out quick and then I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna talk to you guys all about it. Right now, I'm just wearing my Air Force Ones. Are these the best shoes for lifting? Honestly, no. But I have an upper body day. Well, I have a full body day today, but I don't have any squats or deadlifts or anything, just bench. So I don't mind these shoes, but I'll talk a lot more about this to come. So I just got home, just got a fresh cut, feeling good. So I'm gonna get into the bulk of the video. What are the best shoes for the gym? So I'm gonna start off with saying I'm no shoe expert, although I do love my kicks, but I am just sharing what has worked for me and what I like to lift in. I've been lifting for almost 8 years now, and I've tried out many shoes. I'm not talking about shoes for running or shoes for cardio. I'm talking about strictly shoes for lifting. So when you're going for like a squat or a deadlift, you're gonna use different shoes than you are if you were to go running. You know what I mean? Today I'm gonna give you my top 3 favorite shoes of all time to lift in, to go to the gym in, and why. And I'm also gonna show you guys some shoes that I do not recommend, and then also give you some other options to choose from. As you can see, we've been working on the shoe wall for a little bit. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna talk about is what makes a good shoe for lifting. And right off the bat, I'm gonna say it is a flat-soled shoe. Something with as little cushioning as possible. Basically, shoes that make you feel grounded, because when you're going in for a squat or deadlift, you don't want to be feeling unstable. You don't want to have a bunch of cushion. You want to feel like as close to the ground and, like I said, as grounded as possible. And I'm gonna also say that everyone has different foot shapes. So some people will prefer a narrower shoe like Converse, and then some people are gonna like a more wide shoe because of how their foot is. So let's start off with shoes I do not recommend. First up, Vapor Maxes. I used to have a pair of Vapor Maxes and I would actually go to the gym with these. I would never wear them for leg day though, specifically. Like maybe the occasional upper body day and then maybe for cardio. As you can see in a Vapor Max, there's a very, I wish I had them here to show you guys in hand, but there's bubbles. The sole is elevated, it's cushioned. Another shoe you don't really want to be lifting is an Air Max, because Air Maxes do have an elevated sole. I would not feel comfortable squatting in these. And then yeah, like running shoes. You also don't want to be squatting obviously in running shoes. And actually this is so common. You'll see people in the gym doing squats with running shoes on. And the reason why is because it has a cushioned sole. It makes you feel kind of unbalanced when you're squatting. Like you're not grounded, you're not flat. This is a pair of Hoka One Ones, one of the best running shoe brands out there. But as you can see, it rocks, right? Like it's not fully flat. You could feel kind of shaky because you're not grounded. No running shoes for squatting or deadlifting or lifting in general. Now moving on to shoes I do recommend, and I'm gonna give you my top 3 shoes right now, starting at number 3. Coming in at number 3, you guys are not gonna love this, the Jordan 1s. The reason I say Jordan 1s is because they're a flat-soled shoe. They're just like a really good shoe to lift in, but they're obviously expensive, so it's up to you. If you don't want to crease your shoes, or if you don't want to buy Jordan 1s, you don't have to, obviously. I also wear my Air Force Ones for upper body days. Like I wore them today for training. Like I would feel comfortable actually squatting in Jordans. Number 2, squeaky chair. We got the Converse high tops. These are the Chuck Taylor 70s. I just love the style a lot more. It has like a off-white sole, cream laces. The only thing that I will say about Converse is that they are a bit narrow. Sometimes when I am squatting, I feel it can shift sideways a little bit because of how narrow it is. Nevertheless, I still do use these for lifting and I do really like them, and it's a very affordable shoe that is very common and it just looks clean. So personally, like, I'm very fashion forward when it comes to my shit. Personally, just don't want to be rocking stuff that isn't fire, even if it's like an amazing shoe for lifting, like for example the Metcons. Maybe there's some fire ones out there. I haven't really done my research, but it's just not a shoe I want to wear. I'm sure they're great shoes, and that's just my opinion. Number one, can you guess what it is? We got the Nike Blazer. I got these Nike Blazers. These ones are beat. I got them in like January of 2020. It's when they started re-releasing these. Now everyone has a fucking pair of Blazers, but they're just an amazing shoe. I would highly recommend getting a pair, and by far, these are the best shoes, and these have seen the heaviest weights I've lifted. I just feel very grounded, and they have a wide enough sole that you feel very supported, and that's how I feel. And I know a lot of people that have Blazers and that love squatting in them. And then lastly, I'm gonna talk about some other shoes, other recommendations out there. Vans, I've never even like really lifted in Vans. They have a flat sole as well, so that's another option. There are also lifting shoes. I actually did have a pair of Addy Powers, and I don't know, I just didn't like bringing them to the gym. I like just like putting my shoes on, going to the gym. You can't really, like, you don't walk in these shoes. You have to have them in your gym bag. I don't know, I just didn't like that. I also didn't like how they looked, but I will say these are obviously great, and there's a reason why there are lifting shoes. I mean, I feel like every Olympic weightlifter uses lifting shoes. Every sportswear brand makes them. Nike Romaleos, the Addy Powers, Adidas Addy Power, there's a Reebok, Legacy lifters. A lot of CrossFitters use Metcons. It's like an all-in-one training shoe. And then there's the sumo sole shoes as well. This is popular among the powerlifting community. There's a brand called Notorious Lift. You can check them out, and they have like these deadlift slippers. A lot of powerlifters use them. I've never used them. I mean, they just look like you're wearing socks almost. Anyways, that is it. That concludes the video. Hope you guys got value from this. I hope you learned something. But if there's one thing to take away from this video, is do not squat in running shoes. I see it way too often. I mean, Blazers are what, like 100 bucks, something like that. Converse are like 70. So just buy a good pair of shoes that you're gonna enjoy, that you like wearing, that look fire. It's gonna go such a long way. So that's it. Much love, guys. New uploads every Friday. Please let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. I'm just trying to step it up content-wise on every platform. Oh, I always take your guys' feedback to try to implement new content. So anyways, much love. Talk to you soon. Peace out.